Hey everybody, welcome to Benzinga TV. I'm Brent Slava. This is Joel Elkanen. He's host of Benzinga's Pre-Market Prep. And Joel, we've been having some kind of cool conversations this week surrounding some of the volatility that's been hitting the market. Why don't we get into the timeline a little bit? Let's start out on Friday. There was a big call from Goldman. They said that there was an air pocket in tech valuation. Why was this important to you?
Well, a lot of the discussion lately has been the lack of volatility.
Yep, absolutely.
And the slow, steady climb in the market. Goldman analysts cited overvaluations in the top 5 stocks. And that's
Facebook, Amazon, Apple,
Google,
Microsoft, and Google. There they are.
And those are the ones that have led the market higher.
Yep.
And they have had amazing runs, and they expressed some caution in those issues.
And what happened?
Violent reaction in the market. You saw a lot of those stocks, I think, lose 40, 50 points, something, these $1,000 stocks. So a lot of unprecedented volatility in the market.
And then we had a big rate decision on Wednesday. They did raise rates. However, what you were saying, you didn't love the tone. You wanted sort of a more convicted tone. Why?
Well, first, just to go back to the way the market reacted on Monday and Tuesday, like it always does, a steep sell-off in the market.
Yep.
The buy the dippers came in, brought the market back up to all-time highs on Tuesday and Wednesday. We actually hit those at both sessions. So everything was fine in investment land. And we had the Fed decision, foregone conclusion, they're going to raise rates a quarter point. It was the tone, hawkish or dovish. And what the street investors wanted to hear was, this economy is ripping.
Off to the races.
They're off to the races, and we can raise hikes 2-3 times this year, 4 times next year. We're going to get all this debt off the balance sheet.
But the tone was kind of a little...
I mean, you heard the testimony. You followed the testimony
of
of Janet Yellen, and I don't think the street was convinced that she was convinced that the economy was that strong. You had more volatility in the market, but once again, at the end of the day on Wednesday, we were basically back where we were at the end of the close on Tuesday.
At highs. So, and then last night we had some news. The Department of Justice Special Counsel said that he actually might be doing some kind of investigation into Trump proceedings, into obstruction of justice, and what happened in the market today.
Well, if it's not earnings or analyst ratings, macro events can affect the market, and that's what you had, that Trump was going to be investigated. That sent a ripple through the market, starting immediately with the futures markets. It carried over into this morning's session. And you have a lot of concerns. You have concerns not so much about the impeachment process, but the whole policy process has been going on, and stocks that have benefited from his supposed policies.
Like infrastructure, right?
Infrastructure, your steel stocks, your machinery stocks, your banking stocks with, supposedly the revamping of the Dodd-Frank. So there's a lot of concerns, in the market. When you mention anything involving the President of the United States, let alone impeachment.
So highlighting some of this volatility, now let's talk really quickly about how investors should be positioning amid this volatility. Why don't we start at sort of the low end of the spectrum? What would you say a 25-year-old investor should be sort of positioning him or herself?
Short-term or long-term investor, you're in the market for a long time, stay the course, reinvest.
No huge concern, right?
No.
Gotcha.
Nope. Middle age, you have big expenses coming up. You need the cash for something. You may want to protect that. If you're to the end of the investment cycle, you're counting on this money to live on, then you should really, really take special care with that.
That's right. Wise words of wisdom here from Joel Elkanen. He's host of Benzinga's Pre-Market Prep. It runs from 8 to 9, Monday through Friday. Go to Pre-Market Prep, premarket.benzinga.com. If you like some of this commentary, you want to hear more of what Joel is saying. If you like our video, tune into Benzinga TV, subscribe to the channel, and if you want to give us some ideas on other things we should be covering, please leave a comment. We'll get some of those out for you. For Joel Elkanen, Brent Slava, thanks for watching.